For over 5 years, I have sat on the committee after committee discussing the various versions of the local plan. And then 2 weeks ago, this council spends 2 hours discussing the policy on affordable housing. The committee didn't even get the report. We didn't even get the report until the evening of the meeting. And I understand that the Cabinet only had the presentation on the same afternoon. This demonstrates this council's lack of commitment to affordable housing. It's been a struggle to keep up with the many versions of the policy, but we end up with a policy on Monday night that airbrushes out socially rented housing. Why are we allowing 7,500 homes to be built when most of them will not house people in need in Basingstoke and Dean? So who are we building them for? Are we building this level of housing to pay for the mitigation of our roads and infrastructure, or is it for the implications of the half-finished transport assessment? Basingstoke has to be more than just a centre for volume house building. What we allow to be built through the policies of this plan surely has to meet the needs of Basingstoke and Dean. There are so many examples of where we have debated and agreed something in committee which has been lost in this plan. For example, we said in planning and infrastructure and in housing and environment that we wanted the biodiversity offsetting policy removed and the green infrastructure plan that informs this local plan. Well, it's still in there. Another example is the green open space standard. Everyone agreed they wanted the minimum standard removed. If you go out for any negotiations stating your fallback position, you are compromised from the start. And this is why a 50% target on affordable housing should be our starting point. We should be committed to when possible finding ways to help our RSL partners and developers meet that target. We need to do better with this local plan. You are asking us to support a local plan that last week had the words socially rented housing in it, and this week they've been removed. I'd just like to thank the Deputy Leader of the Council who sent me an email this morning asking me to support his amendment. I understand he also spent lots of other people within my Labour group the email and gave us the reasons why he wanted us to support his amendment. I was quite amazed really that the Leader of the Council actually sends that out, particularly in what was said by the Cabinet member, Councillor Rafael, at the meeting about the need for us to not be thinking solely about our own sites. And I'm glad that he's reassured us tonight that he's not politically playing political games, because that would be awful if he was doing that. And, you know, that's what this was about, that he actually used this process to play political games. And I was, this morning when I woke up and had my cereal and opened my emails and saw it, I thought, I just couldn't believe it. I was absolutely shocked that that we were receiving an email. And he was also asking some of us in the Labour group to keep it confidential, but we didn't. We did actually tell the press. And going on to what was said later on earlier on by Councillor Gavin James, he said that the plan is lawful and it's rational, and that's the best that we're going to get. Well, in the Labour group, we actually want more, and I want more than that. It's got to be more than just rational and lawful if we're going to have a local plan that's going to be around for lots of years.
Thank you.